What's going on, guys? What's going on, guys? Welcome to the RedCubed server. Here we are on our island once again. These chickens lay their eggs like so quickly, and it's weird. If I get a chicken, I can demonstrate it. If you like fire a chicken up here and it hatches, it'll like walk around until it falls in the hole. It'll like scurry around and then flutter down into the hole. I don't know, it's really weird. Also, they make like a weird clicking noise. I don't know if that's new. Anyhow, that's not the point. The point is that we are here on the RedCubed server for another episode today. I believe this is episode 22, but don't quote me on that. Yeah, so I was just out doing some clay mining, and I think we're gonna do some more of that coming up. So we're gonna try and cook all of this, except for that stuff. Want to get some more clay. I don't need this much coal. I don't know why I grabbed so much. Yeah, we want to get some more clay for more brick buildings. We ran out, and so I did start a big building at the town that we're working on, the Mogswamp district, the financial district, whatever you want to call it. But although we started it, we have not finished it, and so yeah, the building, it's half of a surprise. I don't know. I'll probably finish it on camera, or at least show it off when it's half done. But I do want to keep it a secret for now, just because you may have seen it in one of the other RedCubers videos by now, but who knows. So yeah, there we go. We got 4 stacks of clay, 8 more to cook after that. I don't know if we have any furnaces around. Probably not. But yeah, I know this is 2 RedCubed episodes in a row with nothing else in between except for Far Cry or maybe my brother's stuff, which is sort of unprecedented, but I haven't been able to get off here lately. That's all I kind of want to do. Just not too enthused about the flat world right now, just because a lot of the things I need to do on there require a big time commitment, and I don't really have that much time. And on here, the reason I like to do this is because I can just pop on and work on this mob farm and pop off, you know, very quickly without, you know, starting a huge project or anything. So that's what I've been doing. I'm halfway through a layer right here. I have been working on this for the past couple days. Yeah, because as I've constantly whinged about, I don't have too much time, and I was going to play some Feed the Beast, but it's down at the moment because we're moving servers or something. I don't know. I'm never in the know. But anyhow, so we got our diving helmet. We're gonna do a bit of clay mining, and for the occasion, I made some potions of night vision. So let's see, is anyone on? Yeah, Drew is still on. Wonder what he's doing. I don't really know. I don't really know how to get to his house either, so we're not gonna screw with him for now. But let's see. Okay, yeah, I've got ender pearls and torches and dirt. Always good. Okay. So yeah, let's try one of these out. See what it does while it's day. Okay, doesn't seem to do anything much. Oh, but look at that. Wow. Oh, man, that makes finding clay so easy. Oh, wow, this is awesome. Alright, cool. Oh, this is too cool. I got the idea from watching Etho. Today he put out an episode of the Minecraft server called Ethotopia. And basically, I don't want to spoil it if any of you are Etho fans, but basically the premise was he built an underwater city, and yeah, I had the idea from him because he went underwater and was using these night vision potions. Now, I've had the idea to use these in the nether, but it never occurred to me to try using them underwater where visibility is obviously very poor. So, but wow, I mean, it looked impressive on YouTube, but not nearly as much so as it does right now. It's like it's daytime under here. It's like you can see everything. Very impressive. Okay, so there's more clay there, especially from the surface. Oh, we're about to get stuck under the ice. All right, so a couple of clay things there, some clay over there. Oh, that's kind of cool. You can see how it comes down there, the walls. Wow, clay is everywhere when you look at it. All right, we'll head over in this direction. Try to get the stuff closest to home first. So I've also been doing a little bit of caving, and the rates for that machine are actually pretty good, considering the mobs aren't dying when they fall yet. So I need to dig it down a little bit so that they will die when they fall. But it fills up really quickly as soon as it turns night. If I'm standing near the mob trap, that bottom area fills very quickly with mobs. So that does mean that the rates are pretty good, I think. So that's very good news. But yeah, so let's just collect some clay and kick back and relax. I hope you guys have had a good day. Yeah, kind of the direction I want to take the RedCubed episodes in. Just sit back and relax. Man, you know, Minecraft can become so, especially when you haven't played in a while, or if you're feeling stressed out, it can become so, there's a better word, like stress relieving. I can't find the word I'm looking for, but it really takes a load off if you're ever frustrated or whatever, especially if you haven't played a lot lately. Oh, it's blinking. Does that mean it's about to run out? Yeah, 6 seconds. Okay, you're gonna see the difference here in a second. Oh, who turned off the lights? Wow, I can't see anything. Alright, so yeah, these are not double strength night vision. I'm not even sure if you can make that. But they're also not, I didn't use the redstone to make them last longer or anything. Just because I don't really care. I could, but whatever. Kind of just didn't think to. So they last for 3 minutes, so that's one. We'll drink a second one here, and that'll help us keep track of the time. What? Oh, I filled it with water. I was like, what the heck? Okay. And when you run out of breath, you can just boop. I've shown that trick off many times. Oh, excuse me. I had like a little bit of a snuffle there. So yeah, I've been driving to school a lot lately, and my car, I'm very sick of the radio because it's just not very good. The radio sucks, to be honest. There's no good music on, and pop music is all crap, pretty much. So, and even if it's like, you know, something to listen to on a car ride, eventually you get sick of hearing the same songs over and over again, you know? So, recently I've been, like, actually really into finding new music and stuff, and I've been listening to a lot of music. I always listen to music while I do my homework, for example. A lot of people can't work. Like, I can read fine while I listen to music, even if it's got words or whatever it may be. In fact, I find it hard to work without music. If it's overly quiet, I find it a little bit tougher to work. Oh, wow, look at that. Yeah, see? Fills right up. Oh, they're all huddled. Oh, wait, no, it's nighttime. Oh! That was unexpected. It looks like it's daytime. I was like, I thought maybe it had turned day and they were like huddled under the shadow to avoid from burning up or something. But yeah, anyways, as I was saying, I've never been a big fan of like internet radio or like Pandora or anything, but lately I've been using it like a lot, and it's really awesome. You know, internet radio stations like that. I'm not saying Pandora specifically, but just those type of I don't know, what's the word? Having trouble thinking of words today. But like those type of businesses, I guess. Really awesome. So I've been listening to a lot of old stuff. And my car has a 6 CD changer. I do have a nice phone. I've got the Galaxy S3, and that can play Pandora and stuff. But the problem is I don't have a way to hook it into my car's stereo system. So, yeah, lately, oh wow, look at that gold mine. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, lately I've been burning CDs because my car has a really nice 6 CD changer. I'm not saying sick, like as in like sick nasty. I'm saying 6. It can fit 6 CDs and change them around automatically. So that's what I've been doing. And the CDs I have in now are a good friend of mine makes some cool music. It's like all acoustic stuff, so I have one of those in. I've got a random CD. I just basically took my iTunes and did the most played songs and put those all on a CD. And people have told me I say the word CD weird. I guess most people say CD, as well as TV. I say TV instead of TV. Like I stress the first letter typically instead of the second letter, but I don't really notice. But I just said CD a lot, so. But anyways, yeah, another one I have is I was looking for old CDs that we had at my house, and I couldn't find many. But I found an old Spice Girls CD in my brother's room or something, and I wanted to listen to it. Just a throwback. Everybody loves the Spice Girls. So I popped it in, but it wasn't Spice Girls because, my brother, not the most organized guy as far as CDs go and like discs. So I remember playing games and stuff. The games would never be in their proper case and stuff like that. That kind of thing drives me crazy, but he doesn't care. So he had a Fountains of Wayne CD in there, and those guys are the guys who did like Stacy's Mom, for example. I bet this cave's actually really dark. I just can't tell. Oh, that's kind of freaky, huh? All right, we'll leave it there for now. Oh, I wish I could tell how dark the caves is. Wait, let's see. We'll solve this with science. Look at the BL block lighting next to where it says ocean. Oh, it's still. Oh no, 3, 2. Yep. Okay, so it's actually really dark. We just can't tell for another. How long is it? 1 minute and 16 seconds. So let's get out of here. But yeah, it was a Fountains of Wayne CD, and as I was saying, they did Stacy's Mom, which is, probably their most famous song, sort of almost a one-hit wonder type of thing. But their other stuff is really good, and specifically the stuff on that CD, which is the one I happen to have. It's called Interstate Highway Managers, and I've just become such a great fan of them lately. I've also been getting into a lot of old music, like swing music and jazz. I've been learning about 20th century history and U.S. history because I'm a junior and that's part of the curriculum. And my teacher's really good, so we've been going through. Right now we're on the Cold War, but previously we were on like 20s and the Jazz Age, pre-Depression type of stuff, but like post-World War One. And there's like that sort of 1920s stereotype of like everybody's partying. And of course that wasn't everybody, but the swing music and the jazz music that sort of started coming out from that time, like they call it the Harlem Renaissance. It's really cool stuff. Oh man, it looks like we're almost jam-packed full of. Let's see, we can get rid of that. I don't know though. We're probably gonna run out of space. We'll have to make a trip home. But yeah, that sort of music's really fun to listen to. I like listening to movie soundtracks a lot. In some of my favorite movies, I really like Fight Club, for example, and I love what the Dust Brothers did for that movie. The soundtrack's great. But I was listening to it. Let's get rid of this dirt. I was listening to it, and they have this song at the end. It rolls in the credits, and it's by the Pixies, and it's called Where Is My Mind? That's it. It's like, where is my mind? And it's a crazy scene in the movie because the buildings are toppling over. Like the whole plan finally came together. I shouldn't spoil it if you haven't seen it, but yeah, I don't think that spoils it too bad if you haven't seen it. But yeah, the point is that song's playing, and it's just such an awesome part, like an end of that movie. And so I was listening to that song, and I got into the Pixies' other stuff. One of the things you can do on YouTube is if you're listening to a song on YouTube, usually in the side there's a playlist, and someone will have made a playlist of all the top tracks from the whatever artist you're listening to. And I like to just shuffle through the playlist. And it's sort of like it kind of acts like one of those Pandora stations or something, except that it's for one band instead of one genre of music. But yeah, so I've been listening to some of their stuff. One of my favorite songs by them is Alec Eiffel. That song's really awesome. But yeah, and then that just some other random stuff. I actually found this really awesome song by Lemon Demon. He's the guy who made like the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny, and he made like Potter Puppet Pals, and he made Brody Quest. I love Brody Quest, but he has this song Reaganomics, which is pretty funny because I just learned about Reagan because we're doing the Cold War in history, and yeah, that song's so awesome. Love that song. I'm actually a really big fan of Neil Cicierega, who is the guy behind Lemon Demon. But yeah, so that's some of the stuff I've been listening to. Got into I was listening to like a lot of like I made this radio station. It's actually pretty funny what it's called on Pandora, but it's called the Zoot Suit Riot Radio, just because there's this song by I think it's called they're called the Cherry Poppin' Daddies, and it's from the 90s. It's like Zoot Suit Riot, Riot, and it was actually like very popular. But there were a lot of like swing revivalist bands during the 90s, very similar to what those guys were doing, the Cherry Poppin' Daddies. So I'm a big fan of them and other bands like the Squirrel Nut Zippers and the Big Bad Voodoo Band. And stuff like that. It all sounds really ridiculous, but yeah, one of the bands I found on that radio station was the Cat Empire. Those guys are really cool, and that's like a totally different sound. It's like ska. Sometimes it sounds almost like Latin reggae-ish. I don't know. It's crazy, but it's got the jazzy swing touch. It's crazy. That they make some really cool stuff. Anyways, yeah, watch. Right into the hole. Let's see if we can get another one. Oh, there he is. Right into the hole. Maybe it's because their quote-unquote parents are there. I know in the game the baby's AI, they follow their parents around, or maybe it's the other way around. The parents follow the baby, but I think it must be that the babies follow the parents, because that's the only thing I can think of why they would walk into the hole like that. But yeah, so we'll put some glass bottles back, and we'll go for one more trip. This episode's probably getting, I don't know, not too long. This is also a great way to level up, as you can see. We're at level 25, although I don't tend to really care about my levels very much. I don't do much enchanting here. Like, even if I'm level 30, I'll just end up dying or something, and I don't really care too much when I lose all my levels, just because, I don't know. We have the end farm, so I never really enchant here anyways. Although, when I get to level 30, I probably should. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you guys this. I was actually going to start the episode here. But those air pockets I was talking about last time, they're really cool, and they're really bizarre as well. There's one right here. You can use them to, like, I think it's where sand has fallen or something. But here's one of them. I put a torch in here for lighting. And here's another one. I'm afraid to put a torch in this one because it'll update, because they're next to all these water blocks. But yeah, if we drink a potion. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Oh, that's too cool. I love it. I love it. All right. So yeah, and this is that ravine we found last time, and that's where I've been doing a lot of the caving. We might have to find a new place to cave. I haven't done the X-ray trick to check since last episode how well we've been doing with clearing the caves, but I know we've definitely gotten a lot. So yeah, that's good. So yeah, life is sort of calming down for me lately because now that the play's over, I've got a little bit more time. But school's really busy at the moment, but it's not too bad. I'm starting to adjust again. What was that? We'll have to check that out in a sec. Could be a dungeon. Things are going great with my brother. He actually, if you want to congratulate him at all, he's got a really cool setup now. He just got a job and an apartment, so congrats to him. I'm sure he wouldn't mind me telling you guys that. Besides, that was pretty vague, so... Alright, let's check this out. There's a block missing there. Let's see what this is. I could have actually done this. Oh, is this where we dug down? Yeah, it is, isn't it? Didn't we, like, dig down near the ravine to try and, like, find some place? Yeah, it is. Okay. That's from last episode. Alright. Oh, shouldn't have done that. Alright. Slowly we're moving upwards. But yeah, I've actually been doing, I've been really getting into history class lately just because, I don't know, 20th century history is so interesting. We've been learning a lot about the Cold War. I'd love to just honestly talk about the Cuban Missile Crisis and, like, you know, Khrushchev and stuff for an episode. That would be so fun, like a history episode. But I love, like, the style of, like, Russian propaganda and stuff like that. That's so cool. You probably know that I like different styles, different art styles from different time periods. Obviously, I'm a big fan of, like, the retro look, the 50s sort of diner fad, because that's what the channel's sort of modeled after. I have been experimenting with some sort of, like, you know, like Russian propaganda, Cold War-esque styles for the channel. It actually look really cool. Maybe I'll do something with that sometime. But yeah, we'll just have to see. But yeah, I've just been so into that lately, and I always thought that I didn't really like history until this year, but man, like, I don't know, it just gets so interesting. I sound like a nerd. Alright. Take another sip, grab some dirt, and make a little sipping station. There we go. That's the breath sip. Alright, so we'll grab some more. Is this clay actually giving me levels? I think earlier I said it was helping me to level up. That was false, because I don't... Oh, what it is the smelting. The smelting of the clay gives you a lot of levels. That's what it is. Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, wait a minute, I'm not getting experience from getting this clay, am I? I hear some zombies. There's probably a cave right beneath us. But yeah, I'm very excited because although it may be a little dull to just collect clay for an episode, once we have all this clay and it's all smelted, of course I need some cobblestone, but that'll come with mining and caving. Then we can really start doing some really cool architecture back in the city, do some more on that project, because that was something I am really enjoying. I love doing that. The bank that we were working on, well, I guess I never said it was a bank. It was just another building. And then the sulfur factory next to it, or the sulfur shop, I guess it is. That was really cool stuff. So I can't wait to do more work on that. That's going to be really fun. And the mob farm is almost done. And so that means we're finally going to get a base here on the server after all this time. What are we, like 20 episodes in with, and we've been on for like half a year almost. Actually, yeah, we've probably been on for like at least half a year. So it's about time we get started on a base finally. And the whole island really is our base, but I mean like a home base, like a real house with farms, you know, proper farms. Because right now the whole project has been to get this mob farm up and running from the beginning. You know, collect the pistons. Of course, I think the first like couple episodes, the first 2 or 3, actually I think it was just the first 2. We had that one base in the mountains, but I just wasn't really feeling it. So we moved here and got started with our master plan, and now it's finally all coming together, very slowly but surely. It has gone exactly how I wanted it to, with careful planning. So yeah, it's no mistake that it's gone how I've wanted it to. We'll say that. So yeah, we'll grab this one more vein of clay and then call it a day probably, and I'll do some more smelting off camera, some more building up of the mob farm. But yeah, once that's finished, the thing I'm looking forward to most is the TNT, and I think I was thinking about, man, like it's gonna stink to get sand for the TNT. I mean, we'll have you know, unlimited sulfur. We can idle and just get those hoppers going. Not hoppers. Yeah, hoppers. Get hoppers picking up all this stuff. I can't resist this one last vein. I'm sorry. This will let me finish my thought anyways. We can get the hoppers collecting all the gunpowder, and we can just idle here, and we basically have limitless gunpowder. But the thing is the sand, and I was thinking, man, that's going to be a pain. But with this Aqua Affinity helmet, I'm sure that it would be easy to repair, and it's very long lasting. I've had it forever, because it also has protection 4 on it, which is really awesome. So yeah, but it's got that Aqua Affinity and the respiration. A great way to gather sand would just be, I mean, look at it, there's loads and loads of it down there. So I think it would actually be a pretty smart idea to just go clean it off the ocean floor. Get some good shovels and go down there with Aqua Affinity, respiration, some night vision potions. I mean, golden carrots. I mean, they use gold ingots, not gold bars even, so they're very inexpensive. I have infinite carrots, and I've got plenty of gold to spare. I hate these Endermen. Oh, they drive me nuts. They ruin this place. They ruin this island. I hate them. But yeah, we're about to wrap it up here. I hope you've liked it. You liked the episode. A bit laid back, but you guys got to know a bit more about me. A little bit about my musical taste and what I've been up to lately. So yeah, I hope you enjoy that, because I like to tell you guys about it. It's fun. And yeah, get to know me better, because if you're subscribed to me, you should know what I'm about, right? But yeah, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I guess I'll just see you guys next time. So if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like. But yeah, until next time, bye. Oh, I didn't put the coal in the furnace. God dang it.